We're finally going to put a link at the end of our winch line.
In this episode, we're going to show you which one we chose and why, and a few suggestions on keeping your winch line healthy.
This season, we're going to get educated on some proper and safe recovery techniques, as well as invest in some quality recovery equipment.
For almost a year and a half, we've been running with nothing other than the thimble at the end of our winch line.
Primarily because they're not cheap, and we wanted to be certain the one we got would be of excellent quality. This whole winching thing is dangerous enough by itself. There's no sense in making it worse by using cheap components. And it needed to be adaptable to a variety of recovery circumstances.
This is Wanderlust Overland. Yay! All right, throw that away.
This is the one we finally decided on. It's a Factor55 Flatlink E we got from Treaty Oak Off-Road. This is what sold us on it. It was recommended to us by a friend of ours who is a certified recovery trainer. It's very similar to the one he uses. It folds flat, hence the name Flatlink. In our state, we have to run a front license plate, so this had to be back enough so the plate would fit on. There's these rubber pads on the sides. This will reduce the scratching and the rattling when we're going down the road. It's US made. Unlike most Chinese knockoffs, this has been load tested and certified. But this is what really sold us on it. The hole isn't round, it's egg-shaped. So instead of just being able to put this shackle pin through, on these, you can get the whole shackle through it. This makes it super easy to hook up to most aftermarket bumper recovery points using only one shackle. This design also allows it to slip over the stock recovery hooks on most Jeeps. Also, the edges of the holes are rounded over nice, reducing the chance of shredding soft shackles. That's another component on our list of equipment to get. If you have any recommendations on soft shackles, please drop us a note in the comment section below.
Putting the link on couldn't be simpler. Oh, and of course it'll work for either synthetic or steel lines. There's a little snap ring holding the pin in, and you have to pull it out.
Now while we're at it, we're also going to put on this winch lead made by a small company called Winch Leader. What this does is it keeps your hand from getting sucked in or pinched in the fair lead when the line is at the end of spooling in.
These are so cool and totally customizable. You choose the words and the color of the letters and the strap. Slip it through the thimble. And put the ring back in. While we're at it, we're going to give our line a little loving. We're going to pull it all the way out, give it a good cleaning, re-spool it nice and smooth and tight. Road grime, dirt, and salt will reduce the life of the line, so we're cleaning it with a little dish soap.
Now to re-spool it, we're going to put a little tension on it. It's important that the windings are nice and tight up against each other. That way the next layer won't squeeze down in between. In order for the line to pull under a heavy load, it has to be wrapped around the spool at least 11 times for synthetic, 7 for steel. We're at 13 wraps right now, and normally we can't see our winch because it's hidden behind the bumper. So at this point, I'm going to take a piece of red duct tape and wrap it around the line. This is going to warn us to not pull any more line out, that we're at the end. You know, we could just put tension on it by pulling the FJ. Another thing that we've learned recently, like many of you, on our FJ, we just hook our hook to a shackle on the bumper. That'll work okay with a steel line, but not with synthetic. Having it kinked right here for a long period of time will cause a weak point and eventually a break. It also exposes this last couple of feet of line to more road grime and its worst enemy, UV rays. So there it is, all ready for when we need it.
And boy, will we need it.
Thanks for watching.
And before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified when we release a new video. This season, we're going to spend some time getting educated on proper and safe recovery techniques. God. Some proper and getting educated on some this whole winching.
This is the one we finally decided on. It's from where's it from?
Something ring, snap ring, holding that you have to pull out. Slip it through the thimble.
Car.
Car.
Car.